CLI in a cross-platform IDE for C and C++. Download now.
Hello everyone, my name is Tamás. I am going to present today in this lightning talk a small example which tries to highlight the main differences between coroutine-based asynchronous programming and the traditional asynchronous programming in C++. So next slide, please. So the task is that we want to iterate over a binary tree asynchronously, and we are going to use 2 threads for that. The binary tree is not a balanced tree. It also doesn't matter for this example. And as a result, we are going to sum up all the values which we are finding in the nodes. So next slide, please. Yeah, the node looks like just a simple structure. As you can see, in line 11, there is a left child. In line 12, there is a right child. And in line 9, as you can see, there is the value that we are storing in each and every node. Next slide, please. Exactly. This is the traditional way how we can solve this problem. I try to make it as simple and easy as possible, but as you can see, there is a lot of code there, a lot of things going on there. Just a quick overview that's happening here. On line 5, you can see we have a queue. In this queue, we are going to put all the nodes there. And the main thing in line 26, we are starting 2 threads, thread 1 and thread 2, which are going to listen to this queue. And if there's something in the queue, they are popping out, as you can see in line 13. After that, in line 15 and 17, we are pushing the nodes back to the queue if there was a left or the right child. And as you can see in line 24, we are summing up all the values that we are getting in the nodes. This is basically it is how this task should be could be done in a traditional asynchronous C++ programming. But let's see now how can we do it with coroutines. Next slide, please. Wow, this looks pretty cool for sure. It's much less code, and less code, we all know less code equals less errors and less bugs. So let's see what's happening there. As you can see, we are using the tinycoro C++20 coroutine library. In line 1, we have a scheduler with 2 threads, but we are needing. And we have a sum coroutine in line 3, which gets the node. And as you can see in line 5, we have a tinycoro sync await helper function, which is intended to schedule and start the coroutines. As you can see, the first parameter is the scheduler, and the second and third parameter is recursively calling itself, so creating the same coroutine with the left and the right child, and we can simply iterate over the binary tree and summing up the value, as you can see in line 6. So basically that's it. If you have any question or if you want to play with coroutines a little bit more, just check out the repository. We are going to share, I think, the GitHub link. So thank you.